Hey guys, my name is Abigail Dalton, and today I will be talking to you about what it's like to be an online student full-time for a bachelor's degree. So I am a film major, and this will be very much geared towards Full Sail University, which is the online school that I attend. However, they are a big school in Florida, in Orlando, Winter Park area, but I live in Texas, so I decided to enroll in the online program almost 2 years ago. So I'm 20 years old now. However, when I first started Full Sail, I was around 18, 19. I graduated high school a year early. Just a little bit backstory on my school career. I graduated early, but not because I was exceptionally smart. Honestly, school is really hard for me. But I knew that I wanted to be in the film industry and as well as music. And I just felt very ready and eager to learn and grow and start working full-time as much as I could, aside from my 2 part-time jobs while in high school. I went to a public school here in Texas, and it's been about 2 years now since I've graduated, and things have changed a little bit. They opened a career tech center in my area as soon as I graduated, but there weren't very advanced classes in terms of film or photo or anything music related other than choir or theater. And I am not an actor. Most people associate film with acting, except that wasn't me. I wanted to be, the one writing and producing and directing, and I didn't even know what any of those things were at the time until I got some experience, and people kept asking me, what is it you want to do? What specific role do you want to play when you walk onto a set? And I just didn't know that answer for about 2 years. Further on than that, about 6 years for the length of me doing photography and videography. So where I am now, I am, like I said, enrolled in Full Sail University's online bachelor's in digital cinematography program. That's a mouthful, but basically in 2.5 years you get a bachelor's in cinematography, and they also offer a bunch of different majors in terms of arts and music and game design and stuff like that. I chose cinematography, and I, like I said, graduated early, didn't know where I wanted to go. I looked at California film schools, got accepted into one, and I didn't realize it at the time, but I realized later that God was calling me to stay in Texas, around my family, around my boyfriend, who is now my fiancé, and 2 years have gone by, and it's just been great. It's been challenging at the beginning. At first, school was a little bit difficult for me to adjust with the online platform. However, I would only recommend online remote school for people who are very not organized necessarily. I mean, it's a big plus and it will help you accelerate a lot faster, but people who have a to-do list and know when to do it and when to relax, especially being a freelancer as myself, it's a wonderful flexibility to do my schoolwork whenever I like. However, there are obviously deadlines and due dates, and classes will be locked for a few weeks. So you can't just do everything at once and be done with the class. But I will say that Full Sail University, for me, has been fantastic, and I wish this was sponsored, but it's not. But if you were anything like me right now, as who I was 2 years ago, living in Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, not a lot of film and photo opportunities, so I thought, and I'm still working on getting to more of the movie-oriented short film sets, which is kind of hard to get into in this area. I was the type of person who wanted to move off to California and have that dream and live by the beach, or be not too far away to drive to the beach for an hour. I also had family out there, but it's also really, really expensive, and just the amounts of debt to go there for a 4-year program, just to live in California. Eventually that cool phase will fade, and you're there for school and you have to work and you're chasing debt. So I stayed in Texas and enrolled in Full Sail, got accepted, and my parents are huge huge help as far as my college career goes. But I will say that full sail being 2.5 years versus paying for a 4-year semester, it's so much better. So technically with the 2.5 years, you never stop school. You have it during Christmas, you have it during the summer, you have it during Easter, and Thanksgiving, there's not like months breaks or 3-week breaks or anything like that. It's 1 week, which is the 4th of July, and 1 week for Christmas, and then you start school right as New Year's is over, you're back in class. For me, this is great because I'm a very scheduled, routine type of person. If I can have something to rely on, and I hate testing, I'm very bad at testing, and I found the full sail curriculum to not be so test oriented, and their classes don't last 8 months long. They go by a month basis, which I didn't know that was a thing. It is, and with the bachelor's of cinematography with Full Sail, you get a launch kit, which comes with a Sony FS5, a Manfrotto tripod, Westcott lighting kits, Westcott, my bad, and a Sony microphone and headphones, and it just sets you up for success. And so I feel as though Full Sail, if you're doing film, they give you Premiere and Logic and all of these crazy great things just to go to school with them. For me, I went to a community college here in my area for 1 semester, hated it, transferred over to Full Sail, and so that's why my degree is 2 years. 2 years and not 2.5. Sorry, I have my window open. Today is like the first day of actual fall in Texas, hence the beanie. I woke up this morning expecting to put on shorts and a t-shirt, and I was very wrong. But yeah, so for me and my freelance day-to-day routine is it fluctuates all the time because I'll have a wedding, 2 weddings in 1 weekend, and then I'll have nothing in a weekend, and then I'll have work on a Monday or work on a Sunday. And so although it's great and remote and you get to, work from a coffee shop as I do, or work from home if you need to, and have your laundry going while you're editing, and you hear it go off and you go fold and you come back and work. It's great if you can do it, and I've fallen in love with it, but also it's very unknown. It's one of the industries where you're not guaranteed anything. You're not guaranteed work. You're not guaranteed insurance or benefits or a monthly paycheck. And so for me, it's a challenge and a trusting that is necessary in God for me to know that He will provide. And I've had dry months where I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay my car bill or, rent and utilities and stuff like that. But as soon as I worry, I remember I'm not supposed to worry. It's not on my shoulders. It is very unknown, but it's also great because you get to be creative whenever you want. But yeah, so I would definitely recommend that if you fall under those categories of being self-willed and, motivated to get schoolwork done and not dreading having classes all the time every year, and being okay with, having to have some self-discipline. It's been great for me. A little update on my life. So I turned 20 back in June, and it's now October. I get married this March to Seth, my fiancé. We've been dating for pretty much 6 years. Yep, crazy. Met in junior high. So I'm really excited to share that video with y'all eventually. But yeah, so I live in Fort Worth, Texas right now. And I'll be moving out of my current apartment in 3 months, which I'm super scared about. I've been here for 2 years. I've loved it. It's right by the coffee shop that Seth works at. I'm able to walk there, and there's a Target down the street, and just a lot of things will be changing soon, but I'm super excited for all of them. Another thing is I recently bought a Sony A9, which I'm currently filming this on, and I have a live feed, which is super cool for me, on my phone. So it's pretty cool. get to watch myself, and I'm using an 85mm if you're curious, and the mic I'm using is a Sennheiser. I'll put all the links below for the equipment that I'm using if you're interested. So as filming goes in my career right now, I'm a full-time freelancer as well as student online, and I'm also recording music right now, and I'm really excited. I haven't really shared a ton about that. It's slow growing, but it is what I want to be doing. And so stay tuned for anything that I release soon. I don't know what I have out there, but hopefully some projects will come to the surface because I've been working on them for a long time. And I appreciate everyone's help in the process. So that is all from me today. Kind of random, kind of haven't posted on YouTube in like 8 months. Been a little busy, so I apologize, but let me know in the comments below what y'all would like to see from me, whether that's music or film or school or Jesus related, anything, coffee, whatever. You just let me know. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.